Hello and welcome to Mickey Collects Poke, where I talk about anything and everything Pokemon TCG. In this video, we are taking a look at a rogue deck or an unorthodox deck that hasn't been explored for quite some time, and it's a Mew deck. No, not that Mew deck, but a Mew deck. So what a Mew deck does is basically it doesn't care about taking prizes. All it cares about is discarding the deck from your opponent. So to do that, we have Durant, which is the star of the show. So you're not using Vice Grip, obviously you're using Devour. So what it does is for every Durant in play, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Okay, so if you have 4 Durants in play, you're discarding 4 cards from your opponent's hand every single turn. So the goal of this deck is to make your opponent deck up. Okay, and to support this deck, we have Snorlax with Common Dice at the start, especially to draw up more cards. And of course, you have Dunsparce. I'm just putting one inside, in case you need to charge your Durants up. So what Dunsparce does is, if your opponent knocks Dunsparce out, they discard 2 cards from their deck. Okay, so we are not worried of getting decked out ourselves because of Pyukumuku. So whenever you draw Pyukumuku into your hand, you can put it at the bottom of your deck and draw 1 card. So this ensures that you yourself will never deck out. Okay. Then of course, to disrupt the opponent even more, we have 4 Crushing Hammers to make them not attack. Them not attacking means they have to draw 1 more card and your Durants survive 1 more turn. And of course, we have 4 level balls, just 3 quick balls though, because I couldn't find space for more. Okay, and we have 4 Pokemon catchers to catch your opponent's Pokemon that have high retreat cost and no energies attached. So that is what we want. And then we will trap them with Galamine. So as long as your opponents cannot attack, they will have to be stuck, and then they will keep drawing, and we will keep discarding their deck until they deck out. So that is the goal of the deck. And if your Durant gets KO'd, no worries, they will definitely get KO'd. We have Rescue Carrier to bring them back, and Rescue Carrier is fantastic because you put your Durants back to your hand instead of the deck. So you can immediately place them down again and then attack again. Okay, we can also use Bruno. If our Durants get KO'd, you can draw 7 cards. This is amazing with this deck. And in case Durants get stuck in the prize cards, because we are never touching the prize cards, any cards inside the prize will be there permanently. So we have Pioneer. If let's say to try and draw Durants off the prize cards, at least there is a fighting chance instead of them being stuck inside all the way. And we have 3 research and 1 air balloon to facilitate things. And then of course, we need Curse Shovel. Curse Shovel is a tool that you attach to your Pokemon. If your opponent KOs any Pokemon with Curse Shovel on it, they discard 2 more cards from the deck. So it's just a lot of discard mechanism. And then to delay the opponent even more, we have Yao Horn to make them confused. So if they have to attack, they have to flip a coin. If tails, they do damage to themselves, our Durants survive. And in order for us not to get confused ourselves, we have Bird Keeper to draw more cards and switch, as well as 2 switches to switch to a Durant or have maybe a Snorlax or Dunsparce in the active. Confuse both of them, switch it out, to your Durant, and then Mew them. And then we play 4 Capture Energies and 4 Twin Energies to round up the deck. So let's hit to some gameplay. Right, first game we are going second. So it doesn't matter how many mulligans we give them. In fact, the more we give them, the better, because they are drawing more from their decks. Okay, so you are going to give them mulligans because we only play a few Pokemon in this deck. So we have a Durant, which is not too bad. We just need energy to start off the game. A Twin Energy will be good. If not, we can always retreat to a Snorlax. Okay, so let's see what Pyukumuku brings us. Oh, we are starting first. Okay, they chose to start second. Okay, my bad. So we have Curse Shovel. We don't have a way to get to our what's that? To Snorlax. I mean, we can't retreat, so let's do this. The good thing is they don't have a good start themselves with Genesect in the active, but you know, knowing Mew decks, they can get set up very quickly. Okay, we should have done Snorlax, but that's fine. That's not a big error. I realized if they KO the Durant, we could bring our Snorlax out to common dice, but it's fine. I think we can survive. The good thing about new VMAX decks is they draw a lot from their deck, so we want to take advantage of that. Okay, so Galamine will be really good towards the late game. So what we want to do towards the end is to Galamine and then boss out their Genesect so that they can't retreat. Okay, so they must be thinking, how much do I want to draw into my deck? So that's why they go second, right? With this Powerpuff Boys combo, 3 more Fusion Strike Pokemon onto the bench, and they can draw. But at the back of their minds, they must be thinking, I can't draw too much because I'm facing a Durant deck. So let's see what they do. They are taking quite some time to search for their 3 Fusion Strike Pokemon. There we go, 3 Mews, wow. Okay, so hammer time. Always nice to see that. So we have the Bruno, even though it's just for 4. We have our Twin Energy. We'll put this down later. So Durant for 3. I mean Devour for 3. Bam bam bam. So nice to see Fusion Strike Energy inside. So that's 2 down and 1 Evo Incense down. They don't boss. They lose the boss, so that's good as well. So they are thinking, how much should I draw? They're losing their Fusion Strike energies, that's good for us. We can take that away as well. So Mew, unless they Alyssa Sparkle and find a switch this turn, they don't. So it's a continue Mewling for us. So that goes inside, so they can't attack next turn. And then we Devour for 3 again. So that is how this deck works. So the more they draw, the higher the chances that we will win. As long as they can't attack us, we will keep devouring their deck. Okay, so they need a switch and an Alyssa Sparkle and an energy. And they can't draw too much into their deck. So this counters Mew VMAX decks very well, I would say. Although I'm concerned that they haven't put down a stadium, so they might be waiting for our Galamine to be in play before they put down their stadiums. We only play 3, so if they play 4 stadiums, they will win the stadium war. So that's the Alyssa Sparkle. Oh, they don't have Fusion Strike energies. That is good. That is good, that is good. So we are... I might... Do we want to do that? What I'm thinking is, should we Bruno? Yep, I think we should. Because I want more energies in play. So even though we are just drawing for 4, that's what we want. So one final check to see if we have Durant. Yes, we do. That was a good Bruno. Okay, so there you go. Can't attack next turn either. Let's set up. No, let's not set up. In case they boss, we still have the twin energy for the new Durant. So that's 4. And we get rid of a boss. How good is that? And 1 stadium. Okay, so getting rid of their Fusion Strike energy was huge. 1 Crushing Hammer and 1 from the Durant. So they priced 2 Fusion Strike energies, and they are thinning their deck even more. So let's go, let's go. You love to see that. So they can't attach. I mean, they can attach, but they can't attack this turn. So that's 4 more cards into the discard pile. So even if they KO, that's another 2 more into the discard pile. So I think we have them. The more they draw into their deck, the higher chance we have of winning. We don't need the Snorlax, so we just need to discard 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crushing Hammer is good. So we want 1 switch is down. We did discard 1 switch, so hopefully, I mean, I hope they don't find a switch and we discard them. There's the boss. That's why we keep our twin energy, right? Although that's not good. They chose the dance pass. You know what? Let's research and see if we can find our own switch. Oh, I almost attached to the wrong Durant. Let's research. Hammer, always nice. Air balloon. Hammer. Get rid of the psychic. We can retreat. So, I mean, should we Galamine? We don't need to. They will switch anyway. So they won't manually retreat. So we don't need the Galamine until they place down their own stadium. So Devour another 4 cards into the discard pile. Oh, okay. They had the Fusion Strike energy. Why didn't they put it down? Strange. And there we have it. The win. Durant Deck wins Mew VMAX deck. Counters that perfectly, and it's within 10 minutes. So for those people that say, you know, Durant decks are so irritating, they take so long, within 10 minutes we KO. We won against a Mew VMAX deck. Alright, next game, and we are going first. So wow, that's a lot of cards that we can't use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thinking of Snorlax or Durant. Let's go with Durant. You know, if we had a lot of playable cards in the hand, we would have Snorlax, but let's go for the turn 2 Devour. Oh, that's an auto loss, I would say. No, you are going to lose against Jolteon VMAX's Rapid Strike, Urshifu's, because Jolteon VMAX takes 2 turns every turn. They kill 2 Durants every single turn. So I'm guessing this is an auto loss. So, but I guess I will put it in the video just to let you know that, you know, not every deck, you're not going to win against every deck. You know, every single deck that you play has its own counter decks, and for us it's Jolteon VMAX. So let's see what we can do though. If we manage to discard the correct cards, I think we might stand a chance, but you are like 99% of the time you are going to lose against Jolteon VMAX. Okay, so let's see what we can do. We don't even draw an energy, so tough. Our only hope is they don't draw the energy and the tool. So we will Yaohon when it evolves to a Jolteon VMAX. So this, I would say this is very likely will be a loss. And they have the elemental badge. Perfect. So there we go. That's a Goon, and if that's a Drizzle, they can research. They're going to take 2 turns. That's a research already, so all they need is an energy. Yeah, there we go. And then they take 2 prizes. Perfect. So Jolteon VMAX, any decks that have spread damage will counter your decks. So I guess that's a loss. We don't have to, you know, waste any more time. So that's a concede. On to the next game, I guess. Okay, while editing the video, I realized that there was one game where I recorded myself in this camera, but I forgot to screen record on my iPad. So I have to redo another game for this Durant Deck, which I don't mind, to be honest, but yep, it's one additional step. So that's why you see it's daytime now, but it's nighttime in the other videos. Okay, so we are kind of facing connection issues a bit. I think we are starting first. I think. Okay, yep. So let's see what we are facing. A Crobat V is what you want to see, of course. We have all 4 Durants, that's nice. No energy though, and no way to get them, so let's get all our Durants in play. Let's get 1 Snorlax. Oh, Snorlax is priced, okay. So let's try Pyukumiku and see what we get. Oh, research is good. So we will research to try and find our energies, and next up we can start devouring them. So quick ball, and we will find out what we are up against. Rapid Strike Urshifu, that's not good. Not good at all. So our only, I wouldn't say only, but one of the best ways we can approach Rapid Strike Urshifu decks is to Malamine and trap the Crobat V, which is what we are going to try and do. So it's tough to discard our 2 Pokemon catchers, but it's 3 in total already. So, but we have our Malamine and our Twin Energies, so let's hope that delays them for a bit. Of course, they have Sobble to search out their Tower of Water. We discarded a Remoraid, it's good. Inteleon is good. Melanie, discarded Melanie is great. So yeah, so they have to search for Tower of Waters instead of something to help them with their Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. So that's one additional step they have to take. Research what you want, that's what you want to see. And they used research instead of Melanie, so that's nice. So they are looking for Tower Water and a Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. So we should hold on to our Twin Energy, okay, so that they don't target the ones with the energies on them. All they need is a Tower Water to reach. They shouldn't get this turn because the Sobble was down this turn. A Money would be awesome. We don't get it. Our hand is good, so we are not going to Bruno or research. So let's go. Inteleon is nice. Medicham is also good. Telescopic Sight doesn't matter because they are gonna KO. But it's a one-hit KO for them anyway, so Telescopic Sight doesn't really matter. So they have 20 cards left. So 2 Melanies down. 1, 2, yes, 2 Melanies down. Escape Rope doesn't matter, so it was an Escape Rope or Tower Water, so on hindsight we shouldn't have given them the Dance Pass, but it's fine. G-Max Rapid Flow. Bam Bams. Ooh, okay. So we don't have the... what's that? We can rescue carrier. We don't have Snorlax in play. And we need some switching mechanism. Let's hope we get hits. Nope. So they need 2 turns to set up, so that's fine. So we have our hammer. Nope. They need 2 turns to set up, so we should be okay for this turn. Although we would very much prefer to be devouring. Do they have another Melanie? Let's see. Their Shady Dealings Inteleon is discarded, so yeah, but they still find the Melanie though. So that's another 2 KO. Not what you want to see though. So that's the danger of Rapid Shot Urshifu VMAX decks, right? They are getting 2 prizes almost every turn. But that should be the last of their Melanies. Two more prizes for them. We don't get anything good, so I do want to keep the hammer. It all depends on what Pyukumuku brings us. We need a big Pyukumuku. A boss is nice. Okay, we have to boss store them. But they could auxiliary search for Tower Waters. Oh, okay, it doesn't work on Combat V, so that's nice. So they need to switch or manually retreat. They played the Escape Rope. I don't know whether they play a switch. Let's see. If they attach, we can discard, so that's good. I think we got rid of all their Melanies, so that's a good sign. Oh, they discarded the Escape Rope. Wow. Which means they should play switch in the deck. That's 3 Escape Ropes down. Wow. Level ball for nothing. There's 3 level balls they threw into. That's what you want to see. And then we will do this. Nope. We will do this. And yes, that's what you want to see. Perfect hand from the Bird Keeper. And then they have to take 2 prizes next turn. Which let's see what we discard. Yup, we got a win. Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX down. You know, sometimes you get the luck of the draw. Like by right you shouldn't win, but because of the luck of the draw or some right decisions made, you get the win. So that was mill deck with Durant in play. Durant is the star of the show of this deck. It's not going to be played quite a lot because to be honest, there are a lot of spread damage decks around, like a Shifumi VMAX and Joteon VMAX decks. But it's a fun deck to play and bring to friendly games. This might not win a lot of games. It will be really good if you can keep it at above 50%, but it's really hard. And the games can be quite long, especially if you don't have your energies on your Durants. But it's a fun deck to play, and with double colorless energy coming back in Brilliant Stars, I think Durant decks do have lots of potential moving forward. Like this video if you enjoyed the gameplay and the deck list. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video.